As soon as you give something a label or give it a meaning, it becomes personal. A person can be acting out of the wounds, and that's it. As soon as you call them something disrespectful, cold, inconsiderate, it becomes personal. Because disrespectful to whom? Right? Inconsiderate to whom? So if you allow things to be the way they are without naming them, labeling them, then they are just the way they are. Then you can see that it's not personal and that it's just the way it is. They are acting out of their wounds. They're just a person who unconsciously is acting out of their wounds. And now, from this perspective, you are more able to give feedback and guide without making it personal, without creating more labels, calling them a mean person, unloving, right? So as soon as you take it personally, the labels just pile up, while all along this was just a person acting out of their wounds. And this is a very central part of doing shadow work. Becoming aware of the meaning that you attach to things and what they mean about the person or the thing that you're facing and what they mean about you. Because that also makes you aware of what meaning or what beliefs you have about yourself, and the person or the situation is just reflecting to you that belief. And once you become aware of that belief or that meaning you have created about the situation you're facing, it can be very tempting for the mind to create more stories, more labels, more meaning, more explanation about the situation, excuse to why you feel the way you feel or why you perceive the way you perceive. But from there, it's very important to rather feel into the sensation, the emotions that are symptoms of the belief that you have. So in this context, it would be the fear of not being taken seriously, of not being loved, or the fear of not being worthy of their respect. This could be many other things. These are just examples. So shadow work is about becoming aware of your beliefs, but the way you work with your shadows is by feeling into the core wounds, the emotions you have about yourself in the context of the situation. Because remember, the meaning you give to the situation, the label you create, the story you create about it, it's just your mind trying to distract itself from the pain of feeling the emotions that you are feeling. So you continue to avoid the wound by externalizing it through the labeling and the attaching of the meaning. I hope this makes sense and that it's helpful, and I'll see you later.